So, hey y'all, I'm Che. To some family, I'm Bird. On the stage behind the mic, I'm Java. My voice is my gift, and this is my voice unfiltered. So, let me make my disclaimer, okay? So, this might be a word or just a really loud thought that I probably should have journaled. Either way, you're here now, and this mic is on. It might get deep, it might get silly. It might be a combo that you never knew that you needed, but it also might be a word. Okay, so quick confession. I almost didn't record this, okay? Even now, I'm hesitant, but we just gonna flow with it, okay? But no, I was about to convince myself that this isn't a good idea. Like there's a billion podcasts out there, so why would I jump on a mic and think that anyone would listen, right? Thinking I'm just Che. And what's so spectacular about her that people would actually sit, listen, and pay attention? Yeah. So for those real quick, for those who don't know me, I sing, I preach, I do spoken word, I'm loud, I laugh big, and I talk a lot. Okay? Like a lot. Like we got to make sure this podcast don't go on for like 30, 45 minutes. But no, I have had the opportunity to do all of these things on so many different stages, different platforms, pulpits in several different states, and even in Canada, like a whole nother country. And after any performance or assignment or appearance or whatever it is, people will come up to me and they'll say, they'll tell me how good it was or how blessed they were by the presentation. And so you would think that by now I would either be big headed or have major confidence, right? No, wrong. Like, and people never believe me when I say that. And I'm just like, ooh, child, like, you don't know what it took for me to get up there and do that. Now, a number of people over the past few years have encouraged me or even insisted, like my husband was like, please, that I start a podcast or some type of something where my voice is out there. So, like, now, y'all, now listen, okay? Yes, I'm a talker. But to actually sit down and do this week after week and actually have something to say, like, I commend the true podcasters because like I am not an avid podcast listener, honestly. I prefer visuals to just sitting and listening. I might watch a podcast. Like there's a lot of people that I follow on YouTube, but unless we're talking about music, now music, I could just sit and listen, close my eyes, and vibe out for hours. Um, but to to do a podcast week after week, like I commend y'all for sitting and listening. So anybody that's listening on the platform, hey y'all, and for those that may be watching, hey y'all. But my hesitation in this was I started spiraling about all the different times that I've started stuff and I didn't finish. And listen, the fear of people thinking, oh, here she go again with something else. Here she go again with, something that ain't gonna last. Because the amount of things that I have started and stopped, ooh, baby. Listen, that would be a whole nother episode, okay? So, but like all of the different things that I have, y'all go subscribe to my, y'all go check out my, y'all go follow me on that. I'm sitting here thinking like people going they gonna come for me if I start another thing, even though people are probably not even thinking about me, or even if they are, I don't know. But that's how doubt works. It messes with your mind. Like, I doubt anybody's gonna listen. I doubt anybody's gonna like it. I doubt anybody's gonna come. I doubt anybody's gonna want this. I doubt anybody's gonna want me. And on top of that, I didn't know how to show up. So not only the here she go again with this, that something's going, this next thing that's only going to last a couple of weeks, but also like, which Che am I supposed to show up as? Like, who am I supposed to be in this setting? Am I supposed to be the deep one, the silly one, the preacher, the poet, the wife, the mama? Like, what are we talking about? Am I supposed to be the messy one that's still trying to figure stuff out? Cause child, or the quiet one, which a lot of people will probably be like, ain't no such person. But I really am at home, unless I have something like for real to say, or unless I'm fussing. I am actually very quiet. I'm always sitting in silence. I'm listening to the rain outside if it's raining, or I'm playing the rain on Alexa or some soft music. I am very quiet. So when I have to come into a space where I have to talk or be something, or even if I have to perform, sometimes I get stuck in trying to pick which version of me feels right in that moment. Like who's going to fit the script or fit this scenario, or who will people love or respond to? And I don't know, sometimes I feel like I have to hone in on just one. Like, do you ever feel like that? You have to be just that one. Like we got to choose which one or which part of us is the best, even though God gave you all of them, all of all of who we are. But just worrying about that alone almost made me not say a word. And so let me tell you what I've learned. Every time I shrink, I delay what God wants to do. And not just through me, but for me. Like something that he actually wants to pull out and do for me. And you may have experienced this as well. And we talk about, oh, I'm just waiting on God. I'm waiting to hear what God, but sometimes he's actually waiting on us to just speak. And so many times, my grandmother, my Gigi, who took her rest in April at 100 years old, um, she would tell me in one way or another, speak up. Like she knew what I had in me. Like she was the one that gave me my first opportunity to preach in her pulpit. She trusted me, and she would always tell me, even when I was being a fast little girl. But we gonna save that conversation for later, okay? But even when I was being a fast little girl, she would still tell me what I had in me or who I was. And over the years, many people who I love or admire have said some of these same things to me. And it wasn't like, it wasn't, or it isn't as if I don't know what gift I have. Like, I don't know what I'm capable of. It's that I don't always see it as big as God does, or as impactful as somebody else does, who may come up to me and say, oh my God, you really touched me. Oh man, you did this, you said that, yada, yada. Whenever somebody comes up to me after I'm singing, or after I'm preaching, or doing poetry, or whatever it is that I'm doing, even if I'm just the MC of something, People will come up to me and, oh my goodness, you touched me, you did this, you did that. And honestly, it never goes to my head. It always makes me feel like, oh my God, for real? Because I don't always see on the outside what people may see or what God has put into me. And it's now being shown to people in that space. So sometimes we're not holding back because of what we don't believe we have. Because again, I believe and I know what I have in me, but we hold back because not because we don't have a word. We hold back because we don't trust the word that God has put in us. So sometimes shrinking doesn't always look like being quiet. It may look like performance. And your holding back is more so trying to be somebody else in that moment. And sometimes performance comes into play when we feel like our authentic selves, whoever that may be, won't or wouldn't be accepted. So like, let me see. Have you ever talked yourself out of something because of how somebody looked at you? Because listen, honey, listen, being up on a stage, because I have been in a drama group before. I have been on the praise and worship team. I have preached, like I said, I have done spoken word, and being up on a stage and seeing the faces look back at you, that is so hard. Or posting something and people not responding how you thought they would, or you telling your family and friends something and they don't respond how you thought they would, or they respond how you feared they would, or there's like a certain tone or a pause before a response. Like, so I mean, what? Like, they didn't even say anything shady, but your brain filled the silence with judgment. And the truth is, they probably weren't even judging you. You let that moment become a muzzle, whether it's a muzzle over your mouth or a muzzle over your brilliance or over your authentic, weird, quirky, God built real self, whatever it is. You muzzle yourself for fear of being you and you not being enough. Whether someone says it or not, when you are enough. And so the enemy won't always lie to you out loud. Sometimes he just lets you misinterpret silence. And then, boom, delay. I don't want to do it. And so we're out here paralyzed over an unspoken disapproval that may not even be real. But even if it is real, okay, so let's talk about that. Because what if it is real? What if someone or some people did say that they didn't like what you presented or they're not a fan? So what? So what? What if they did try to tell you that such and such is better than you? So what? You got to get the so what in your spirit. Because so what? What do you think? Like, who do you know that you are? Are you proud of it? Are you being obedient to what you're supposed to do? Like, there have been times, and even times now, where I'll hear someone else's poetry or preaching, or I'm combing through their platform or their website or whatever. And immediately I shrink back. Like, oh, well, I mean, she already said it better than I did. Oh, well, he already covered that. Oh, well, that's already a thing. So, why would somebody listen to mine? And or, if they already did that, then what am I even doing? But then I had to realize, and I sometimes still have to remind myself, but my voice, my flow, my oil, like, that's mine. And it's for somebody. and yours is too. And so why hide it under the feeling of inadequacy of to somebody else's brilliance? Like, why would I cancel my assignment just because somebody else is walking in theirs? You know? So think of it this way. Would you toss your gift to the side on Christmas because someone else opened theirs first? It doesn't make sense. Like, what if it was the same? What if yours was bigger? Or what if what you have someone could enjoy in your neighborhood, while what they have someone could enjoy in their neighborhood? Like, you know how many neighborhoods there are? What if y'all don't even live in the same place? It doesn't matter how many people have this one thing or that one thing. They ain't got it like you got it. Okay? God gave each of us a gift. That's what the word of God says. We each have a gift to present in our own way, not to be compared to someone else's and not to measure up to someone else's, but to connect, to be connected to so many other people, so that the gift of poetry or the gift of music, the gift of song, art, the gift of knowledge, or whatever gifting you have can reach all ends of the world. So think about it. If you don't share yours, then your part of the world, be it big or small, won't get the privilege of experiencing that gift through you. And it's a gift to you that you're supposed to share. It's God's gift to you that you're supposed to share, even if somebody else has it. You put your little razzle dazzle on it. you have to put your own thing on it and share it. Yeah. Oof. That's it. So see, like I said, I almost didn't say this. I almost didn't share it. I almost did not press record, did not set this mic up. I almost didn't do any of it because of all of that. But here we are. And I don't know what you've been shrinking from, but maybe your voice is waiting on you to stop waiting and to stop masking and to show up and speak up however God gave it to you. So, thanks for vibing with me. And if this was a word, let me know. Leave it in the comments, leave me a message, whatever. And if you feel like it was a word, receive it. Receive it on today. And don't be selfish. Share it. If it wasn't a word for you, that's okay. You came for the love and you stayed for the vibes. Either way, I pray you be blessed. And next time, this might be a word.